Yeah.
This segment's bringing out the cringe.
I don't know how to approach this question because this is you're careful.
How did they know?
We're here in the studio. This is gonna be the first featured guest on the Potter.
Yes, we got some new exciting segments, and we got someone special to welcome. Bentley Boy.
Bentley Boy.
Woo! Round of applause.
Here's the lad.
What's up, bro?
How we doing?
Very well,
Good to just have you on.
Just had a good feed, feeling good.
100%.
Right, let's kick it up.
So we got some exciting shit to dig into today, but we want to start with we've been seeing the shit you've been doing. The music with Sam, Scattershot, Creedon now. My
boy.
My bad.
The Italian fucking stallion.
And all the music and the shows and shit. We just wanted to talk about usually what's on your agenda? What's coming up for you?
What's coming up for me? You mean what's coming up for us?
Shit.
Yeah, so what? We got a show next Friday.
Yeah.
In Brisbane.
In Brisbane?
Yeah, supporting act for
That'll be
Harlem.
fun, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be
big night. We'll talk about that after.
Yeah, our last show in Brisbane was crazy, bro.
Yeah, fuck,
Black
that was
Bear show.
Black Bear.
I'm reminiscing on that all the time. So
That's set.
I'm keen for the next gig.
And that was the last time we performed Read All About It.
Yeah.
Rito, damn, that was the last time you guys performed that.
We're playing that Friday as well.
Pull it up the
Fucking
vault.
oath.
And the new one. Ooh, the freshie.
Freshie.
Wait, did you listen to that?
Yeah, I've listened to a little bit of it.
A little bit of it.
Armageddon, bro.
Unmixed,
It's our new-
unmixed.
Yeah, I'll show you the mixed version, bro.
It's fun.
It's for those who don't know, no one knows. It's our new track with Hello Christy, produced by Michael and Creedon.
Yeah, that's it.
Source of
Dope.
It's
First trio track you guys have ever done.
Yeah,
No, it's dope. Yeah.
How do you guys feel about that?
I'm so excited.
Bro, it's so due time. I made a whole EP with Chrissy last year, and when I saw him last week, we was talking about it, cause we were just depressed as fuck when we were making this shit, and we were so hesitant to release music in the moment.
Yeah.
So if anything, what's on my agenda right now, it's probably I've just been going back to the music I made last year, just listening to old stuff. You probably do that all the time.
Yeah, of course.
And it's wow, where I am now, and listening to back where I was. I was actually, when I was so invested in it, and obsessed with it, and it was all I did every day. I don't have the luxury of doing it every day now, because I'm working and shit. But just listening to my art back then and how dedicated I was and in the moment.
That's good, man.
I really appreciate that, so I can bring that up. And,
Yeah.
my past self has inspired my future self.
Yeah, and that's
It's crazy how that shit works. So
Yeah.
it took you so much time. You had to do different shit, and then you go back and you listen to it. Oh wow.
It's damn, yeah. And then
That
it's
energy is
why was I
reset
so
for you.
hard on myself? Type shit.
Yeah.
Guess we're in a constant battle of that.
Yeah.
Constantly critiquing ourselves and shit.
Oh, well, that's life, right?
Yeah.
You always look at yourself and you want to be a better self, or you're trying to be perfect, but there's no perfect.
No.
But the thing is, it's how you grow. That's a big part of it, and the way you've grown, the way you've started rapping instead of singing.
Yeah.
Do you sometimes look back on your singing and be like, damn, I kind of want to go back to that? And
I do.
That's what you've been doing.
My next project. I'm kind of. Maybe I'm gonna do a second version of Arcane. That's my.
Oh yeah.
It's my first
Arcane
proper. That's one of my proudest works of art, music wise that I've created. So I want to do a part 2 to that.
Yeah.
The first one, Arcane, was really dark in tone and kind of my late teens, fucking depressing shit.
So you're gonna,
I want to lighten it up.
Oh yeah. So you're gonna be a bit more
It's kind of a full
Yeah.
circle moment almost.
Of course, yeah, exactly.
Starting here and then come back for the second version up here. You know?
Yeah. No, I definitely miss singing though, but.
Yeah, you gotta.
But yeah, doing the shows me and you do, bro. I love being up on stage and bringing the raw.
Scream into the
Screaming
mic. People
into the
love
mic,
that
man.
shit, bro. You just scream at concerts.
The energy, man.
Great.
The energy.
Yeah.
I performed my old music a couple times, and then we started working on the album, and that was kind of that step in that new direction.
Yeah.
And just the full expression, I just love doing it.
When you guys are up on stage, what is the feeling you get as you're looking out over these faces of unknown and known people? What is the feeling you guys get? Because obviously Jack more than me would know that because he's DJing, but as someone who doesn't know what that feeling's how does it feel?
It's just it's confidence. You just you
Step into something
feel
different.
nervous beforehand, but when you're up there, feel like the man.
Yeah.
It's not like the ego
Like
boost or anything.
everyone's
Like,
there to see you.
you
It's
just
kinda
feel like
oh fuck yeah.
I feel like you're
feel-
doing something worth it.
exactly.
Yeah,
you feel like
right.
you're doing something.
Although to be honest, this is weird, man. But the first few times I performed, and then like it ended up fading away. But like the first couple songs, or maybe first song, it felt like Guitar Hero.
Fair enough.
You know, you're like looking out of the crowd, and you're
Yeah.
like every time you do something little, like you feel the crowd move with that, and you're like, oh, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Like
it is
bowling.
so weird. It was so, and then eventually you just like step into something different. And it's like, whoa.
No, when I first started performing, I just had like, still to this day, but like imposter syndrome. It's like, you don't
Who
know,
am I?
like who am I? What am I doing? This is so weird. Like I've
Yeah.
only been making
Yeah,
music
right.
for like 2-3 years, so it's kind of like just a completely like personality switch, like starting a new hobby and like just looking back on my like
Yeah.
early teens, like what was I doing before I was making music and
Yeah.
where I was now. you know?
Soccer, bro. I was doing the same thing, bro. Soccer.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like
I haven't touched a ball in fucking 6 months a year. Like what?
yeah, just
Yeah,
like
right,
standard
yeah.
that shit. But
Yeah, fair
no,
enough.
art's definitely the most fulfilling like
That's
thing
the way, man.
in life right now.
Have you ever? When was the last time you looked back on your first project and like reminisced and
Oh,
like, kind of
honestly,
like
like-
judged how far you've came off that?
Like 2 weeks ago, I was listening to all my tunes at work, cause like I don't have a lot of finished music. I have hundreds of beats and a lot of demos, but just listening to that like first project, Lonely Hearts Club, I made when I was like 19 or something, and I was still like working at Woolies.
Yeah.
But no, I'm super proud of it, even though it's like it's really mixed bad. The beats are
Yeah.
just kind of boring and static, but like I'm
Which-
proud of the songwriting and how I like
Yeah.
The energy
conveyed
put
my-
into it. Yeah.
That's how you started.
I wasn't talking about that project.
I'm
Though.
talking about one. Which one are you talking about?
The one before that with the rapping as well.
Oh, true.
What was that called?
I always like swept that on the rug. I always
Yeah.
forget about that.
So do I with Adam
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Blue was a good album.
Sorry.
Damn. Yeah, we called that. I was going to uni, right? And I met this guy, the African lad, and he just came into the studio one time with like a bunch of his mates, and he was like he wanted to record like for his album or something,
Yeah.
and he pulls up this beat, just like some generic ass YouTube beat, and he like records his part down, takes like so long to get it down. He's like super critical on it.
Yeah.
And it's like they leave the studio and I'm like writing a verse the whole time for this first song. We called it Offended.
Offended.
And I wrote this whole ass verse and like they come back and I'm like recording it and they're like, yo, he's rapping. They actually fucked with it.
Oh, sick.
I'm like, damn. Like, I don't know, I just got all this confidence out of nowhere because like I'd been writing rap since like high school. This is like
Yeah.
2 years after that, so just being in the studio for the first time, I'm like, I like dream of this all the time and I'm here now. Like this is what like big artists do.
Yeah. This is
They
what people
slither
make.
their way into the studio somehow and they take advantage of it. And like I was there, so
And
I punched out a verse and then like we finished a song. Like and then that's what got the ball rolling on like
That's
that little
sick.
EP.
And it's
Yeah.
sick, it's sick 'cause, like you guys come into this very studio all the time and start from like 11 o'clock in the morning and finish at like 1 o'clock at night the next day. Like it's
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy to see how much like dedication you guys have to
Nah,
this passion.
man's the workaholic over here, bro.
Yeah, I know, it's fucking nuts.
It's mental.
I don't
Takes
like to
work
stop
and
that.
shoots up
Nah.
the veins, dude. It's crazy.
I need that verse in 10 seconds, bro.
10
If I don't get the
seconds,
email,
like
10
2
seconds.
months, bro.
Alright, you ready that.
Oh man.
Yeah, nah, fucking hell. Well, is there anything else that's been on the agenda recently? Like any up and coming features maybe?
Any milestones that you're looking to break at the
Nah, not anything in the short term.
Yeah,
I'm more like bleeding into next year. Like I got a song with Creedon like ready to go.
Yeah, that one's
Like
sick.
we're working on that all the time.
What do you got planned for 2023?
I haven't thought that far ahead. But an album for sure.
Shit,
Definitely a lot more music because I was pretty slow with the releases this year. We're working on Divine Retribution.
Yeah.
So like
That
I
was a little
didn't.
baby that to be made.
Yeah, I was just
Probably
like
9 months,
sinking.
baby.
Yeah, so
That's the way.
full time.
Yeah.
She came out right on time. Crispy, healthy.
Hell yes.
Pink.
So, if you were to guess where you will be a year from now, where do you think that would be?
Well, where would you want to be a year from now?
Yeah.
Wrong answers only.
Wrong answers
No,
only.
I'm kidding.
Jail cell.
Damn. I haven't tried crack yet.
Nah.
Nah. No, it's like don't do it. Well, I want to be free from my job, but that's like everyone's like ideal life.
They don't
man.
I just want to work less, just focus on art again, because I haven't been enriched in like creativity in so long.
So are your future vision, you want to kind of do producing and rapping and music creation as a job? And also on that, do you think it would take away from your process of doing it if it's your job?
Well, I mean,
Actually, that's a good question.
Because then it would be considered your job, so you have to do it for money, so there's a whole different aspect to it.
yeah, I definitely want to just work on another album and kind of like learn from that a bit more, like just doing it itself before I think about, I don't know, starting a business and stuff. Like I definitely thought about that when I first started making beats and making music, about selling beats, but it doesn't feel right. I don't really want to work with a lot of people. That might sound like pretentious or some shit, but I don't want to be.
You want to work in your own space. That's
yeah,
fine.
I don't want to be doing like the cliche like pay for verses and all that.
Fuck
and, like
that
sell
shit.
verses.
Yeah, I want to do what fucking.
I just want to make art,
like
man.
Kenny
It's so
Beats and
simple.
shit does. You know how they like drop a project, like Kate Renata, they drop like a project and like have artists come on with them and like it's their project and they're featured on it.
Yeah, it's like
That's
everyone's
exciting.
doing so much.
It is exciting.
Everyone's trying to promote like half-baked work,
Yeah.
and I just want to like focus on the art itself.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
try to create something special that
something
I
out of the
love.
blue. Yeah.
Because that's why I do it. Like I don't do it for anything else. Like,
Yeah.
Of course I love people's like compliments, and I love people gassing up my work when I make something fire. Like,
Yeah.
Like I love the feedback on our album. Like I've learned so much from working on that with you. That was a sick experience. But just I find satisfaction in making good art.
Yeah.
There's nothing more really to it. Yeah.
Honestly, when I'm by myself and I do something awesome, like just say for example, like just like the beat by itself, and I like do something, I'm like out of my chair and I'm fucking, I'm there, bro. I'm
it's
just
so
in,
good.
in my fucking garage.
Bro, imagine being a fly on the wall in his studio.
Oh, bro, he's so bad.
You're like, okay, how the fuck do I get out of the studio?
Especially last night, cunt. It would have been a hot box in there, bro.
It was real bad.
You guys are fucking.
So, you brought something with you today.
Oh yes, is it time?
It's time. I think it's time.
Oh shit, baby, you know what that time is. Okay, kids, it's time for show and tell. Yeah! Fuck yeah!
Let's go.
Yeah.
Tell us what you brought in for show and tell today.
Damn, so this is my birth bear.
Okay.
So I think like,
It's looking a bit worse for Werebear.
man, he sits up in my shelf in my bedroom. He's always watching over me. He's like got cameras in his house.
Yeah, I was just gonna point that out.
Nah,
It's
well,
got two different angles.
I mean,
I mean, his
I was
legs
kinda-
are kind of quadruple jointed.
bro, my man's swinging. Nah, it's like, it's got a bunch of my family members, like little messages on it, and like I didn't really think about this like completely until you boys asked me to bring something like show and tell, and this is like the oldest thing in my room,
Yeah.
literally day one.
Besides you.
Yeah. And it's got a bunch of my family members like messages on it and stuff, and like a lot of the music and stuff I make in my life, like, and all the pain I've kind of endured has been from like family struggle and stuff, and like a lot of these people in here are, like, bat heads now, so just like where I'm at in reference to like to where this bear's at, like this represents like innocence and like and what I've grown up around and what's affected me like as a person, and how I've like managed to stay away from, you know, the drugs and all the demons and shit in life that we all face. We've all faced like the darkness and like come out of it. And I've always kind of been the golden child, say, of like my family, and I've kind of felt alienated as well at the same time.
You're doing something different.
Yeah, like I get every time I'm seeing my aunties and stuff, they say, "Oh, when you're rich, I want a Lambo," and it's like we have that kind of relationship, and it's just a complete disconnect from like my dad's side of the family. I have family in the UK and stuff.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So it's like my life has been like a big
whirlwind.
Yeah, pretty much. And I've seen so much, you know. I haven't, and I've always managed to just like stay like innocent from it.
True to
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, I've just witnessed a lot of the
That's great.
bad things in life, and I thought this teddy bear represented me.
No, that's great, man. I
Yeah,
love that. I
fucking
love that. That's what that's about,
Wait,
people.
that
Fucking
is
show and
fucking
tell,
sick.
man.
Respect that.
That's that deep stuff.
Yo, yo,
how
careful.
How did they know? To Bentley Boy. From day dot, baby.
Well, they might be like,
They knew.
there might be like 10 bands in here, I don't know.
Fuck off. You're not leaving with that bear, bro. That's sick.
Sweet.
Oh, it's
That was
about to
sick.
hit some crack in there.
Yeah. Oh man, I like that shit. It's deep.
Yeah.
It's deep, man.
It is.
That's like kind of what we're trying to bring out in people, by the way, in this existence. It's
Yeah.
we're trying to
Real side.
see who you are, because people like you can see the music and you can like, for example,
Yeah.
with him, like you can see like the music and the stuff that you're doing, but then sometimes they're missing that extra layer, like to know you, who you
Yeah.
are as a person.
Yeah.
And unless you're one of those fucking people that's like, yo, what's up? I'm back here again. Like, I can't do that
digging at
shit.
me?
Nah. It's a
Actually, no.
superstition.
No. Props to people that can do that.
No.
If people that can do that, yeah, like have a different gear. I don't have that fucking gear, bro. I'll post a photo that I'm in the studio, but I won't post a photo of me being like, I'm in the studio. Like,
No, there's a way to go about it.
Yeah, there is a
If
way
you
to
sound
go
like,
about
feel like David Dobrik, like, like yelling at your camera, like, don't feel like an idiot.
Yeah,
There's a way
yeah.
to express yourself and online.
It's
Example.
legit all about staying true to who you are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
like-
do it real. Do it
And-
honestly.
100%.
And that's the way that
100%.
you've come through real well with your vlogging, set ventures
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah. I'm loving what I'm
Dropping a
doing.
tag in right now, set ventures. click the link.
First link in the description, baby.
Yeah.
But no, I think that's what this podcast is gonna do. It's gonna bring out a different side in people, and people can come watch, and your fans and your followers and your friends even come see this and be like, oh, like
I didn't know that about it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's
but-
actually. I have family in the UK.
Yeah.
Oh, you started making music in high school? I made music in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Because
that's
yeah,
awesome.
I'm terrible at kind of like being myself online. But
Yeah.
maybe not that exactly, but
Yeah.
just like expressing myself in the right way.
And the good
without
thing
feeling
about
goofy.
doing it in like a studio and it's a safe space, right? So you can say whatever you want, and it's not live streamed.
No.
It's like it's still going out, but it's like
So we're gonna cut this out.
yeah. No, but it's like it's real because it's not so much filtered by like the expectations of what people want you
Yeah.
to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Like you can just
Sure.
be you, and that's why Jack and I wanted to do a podcast, is because we wanted to kind of be able to talk freely on subjects that might be a little bit controversial, or even just have a chat between us. And then when we had you two on, that whole podcast was incredible, pivotal.
Around the table, the round.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
round table.
What?
It's all good, bro. It's all good.
Pivotal.
Pivotable.
Pivotal.
It's about
Good
learning.
word.
Yeah,
Word of the
never
day.
knew.
Word of
Never
the day.
knew.
Pivotable.
And then
Anyway, guys, I have a piece of.
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Is that?
shit.
I think it's time for our next segment.
God damn, let's run it.
Six-sided stories.
So, Mr. Bentley,
Alright,
I task you with rolling this one dice.
okay.
Yeah. So how this is gonna work is, we're gonna roll this dice, and there's each number is allocated to like a category of topics that you need to talk about. So like one of them,
Or it's like a story.
for
So we give you
example.
a topic and you have to tell a
Damn.
story.
Damn,
But
son.
you have to roll the dice.
So for
Yeah,
example,
let's roll
okay.
let's let them roll the dice.
like a drunk story. That's a number on there. Like that's just an example.
or like
bro.
a high
Alright.
school story or something like that.
Alright,
Roll that shit.
that was a bad roll.
That was a terrible roll. Give us some more character. Oh, same number.
Three.
That's it.
Oh shit.
3, baby.
Boom.
Boom.
What does he
Let's
got?
see what the fuck that means,
What
man.
does he got? I'm scared.
Oh, perfect, bro.
Dude, no way.
Perfect, man.
Oh,
Sex story.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Something as of recent, perhaps.
As of recent, perhaps.
should I do it? Nah.
Oh,
Damn, how specific should I get? I don't know how
As
to. I don't know how to
specific as you
approach
want.
this question because this is a.
it's a pretty personal, deep question.
That's all.
Real
Nah.
deep.
Real deep.
Sex story.
Okay, how about this? I'll throw something in there.
Funny.
Funniest, craziest place, or like any type of that, like something out of the ordinary.
Location.
Yeah, let's go location.
Location.
Location and description.
Just like real estate, bro. Location.
Nah, okay, I'll tell them a more interesting one than that. I fucked in the pool before, that was kind of gross.
That chlorinated pussy.
I'll dig into it a bit more, but we used to, like, my first house when we moved to Brisbane, we had like this little pool in the middle, and there was like a row of apartments here and a row of apartments here, and like it was like middle of the day too. It's like my first girlfriend ever. We've been together for 4 years. She'd come in back and forth to Brisbane in Cairns.
What?
Wow, she lived in Cairns.
Yeah, we did long distance for so long ago.
Oh my
Shit.
god, I would
It's
have
fucking
hated that.
terrible. So depressing.
Fuck that.
It was hard work, and like, we were just like fucking in the pool, and we were just like constantly like looking around. But
Fucking weird.
yeah,
Zero G.
that was probably the weirdest place I've fucked.
There's a little bit
the
too much about
the
that,
grossest as well, for sure.
Fucking shit.
Is there like do you have a funny story tied to a sex experience? Like
Funny.
say for example you went on a night out and then
Embarrassing,
you guys,
maybe?
yeah, embarrassing. That would be funny.
Probably the worst.
Deadly.
The worst. Funny. I'll think of it. Funny. Maybe
Don't
not.
worry, she's not gonna watch this.
I know. It's a little more controversial one, but like I remember we like broken up. Like I'd broken up with my girlfriend, and I was seeing this other girl from high school, and my ex recently she'd hit me up again. She'd always do this. She'd like run off and then come back and kind of
Same old story.
yeah woo me over somehow. And I was seeing this other girl, and I was kind of like playing both sides of the coin for for a couple of weeks of it. And this one time, fuck,
Bentley Boy.
this is on her as well. But I had this she's like, oh, can I come over? And I'm like, oh no, oh wait no, we actually planned to come over, and then she said she couldn't. She said she couldn't come over. I'm like, cool. So I invited this other girl over.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
American
Oh, no.
Pie moment. And it's like 11 o'clock at night. And my apartment, you could like crawl around, you could sneak around the back of my apartment and like jump over the fence into my balcony. It's like 11 o'clock at night. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh,
I just
no.
hear on my back door. I arise.
Sure.
You arise.
Dead ass, bro. Oh fuck.
That is how he gets up too.
This is this demon standing outside the wall, bro. She didn't know at first, and like I opened it a little bit. I'm like, there's another girl in my bed.
Oh shit! What was her reaction?
She's just like, oh, and she just like fucking crawls back around, runs back around to the front. She came all the way from Gold Coast, surprised me.
Oh.
She had a habit of doing this. She'd done this like 2 or 3 times, but I was not expecting it because we'd just been broken up for fucking 3 months. So out of pocket, it was fucking wild.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and like...
Did you speak to her after?
No.
No,
The silence
because
kept that night.
she sat outside on the side of the road, just fucking crying. It's like,
Oh.
I was trying to comfort her, and like her friend drove all the way from Gold Coast to pick her up.
Wait, how did she get there?
She drove. Oh, I think she might have caught a train or something.
Oh, that's
that's-
even worse.
I have no idea.
Oh.
And
Fuck.
her
Well,
friend, yeah.
This segment's bringing out the cringe.
Yeah, it was a really rough night. But I was kind of like, fuck you.
Yeah, you're sitting pretty, mate. That was.
But no, the worst thing about it is like the next day she came back and like we started up again.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah!
Oh
I've done many fucked up things in my life. That's the worst.
Bro,
That's
how's
actually
the,
so bad.
how's the plot twist on it, bud?
Yeah. And then we dated. We're still dating now.
Yeah,
Crazy story.
that was pretty rough.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Took its toll for sure. Alright, is that the end?
No, we've got...
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you better leave.
Oh,
After that one.
No, actually, we have a very exciting segment now, bro. Oh shit. Is motherfucker ready?
Boo, 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 boo.
Short order cook up.
Oh, yes, I remember that.
Fuck.
This is short order cook up. This motherfucker supposed to be a good producer. Let's fucking put him to the test. Alright.
Let's see.
So we got 15 minutes to make a beat. So this is how it's gonna work. For those who don't know, and for you too, Bentley, you're gonna have to know this. Alright, so on this pad, there are 16 random samples. He has no idea what the fuck they are. Alright? So you get to pick any 3 from any of these bottom 3 rows, and then you only get to pick 1 from up here. So these ones up the top, these are actually decent. The ones down here, they're probably whack as fuck.
Not no.
Alright. Where do you want to begin?
I'll take it to the bottom. Alright. Please don't be the fart. Alright, that's good.
Oh, actually, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Alright, second one.
Oh, yes! Yes!
Alright. Okay, so pad 3.
Hold up. Yeah. So,
Pad 3. Alright.
oh, that's actually dope. That's actually dope. Jack Club specialty right there, man.
Fucking Return of the Mac right
Alright,
there.
final pick.
You lied to me.
Oh!
Alright, you have 15 minutes to cook that shit up. We're gonna get this shit pumped.
Get going.
Let's go.
The time starts.
Nah.
Yeah.
Go down. Alright, let's kick it.
Yes, I
I'm gonna beat already.
Yo, that shit's
It's done, bro. Alright, let's kick it off with the trumpet, shall we? Oh, you little girl.
Okay.
Wait, when the bass comes in.
Take my style. Coming close, let me see your pantyhose drop to the floor. Every hoe in a bitch wanna fucking more. I be getting better with age and spitting with grace. I mean, I'm getting better every single day. What you want from my G when I step to the beat? Every single person looking at me, yeah, but they wanna see me with my pants to the floor.
It's fucking terrible, bro. It's a fucking war crime.
Time's running out.
So.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That's it, bro. Stop there,
No,
man.
time is
Stop
out.
there, bro.
Time
That's
is
it.
out.
That's
That's
it.
That's it.
Nah.
That's it.
Wait.
Alright, let's hear it, boy.
Short order cook up number 1 with Bentley Boy. Hey, face us. Yeah.
Hey.
Wait, give me a second.
Yeah, respect.
That's not bad, eh? That was terrible.
That's dope, bro. Alright, give us a little freestyle.
Nah, bro. Bentley not again in this motherfucker. Hidden in this motherfucker, set in this motherfucker. Yeah.
Fucking oath. Let's get it. We're back.
Fucking oath, man. Sure, the cook up first one ever. How does it feel?
That was sick,
I'm
bro.
kind of proud of myself, to be honest.
That's actually
It
fucking
wasn't
dope.
terrible.
It was impressive with the
That was
time you
fucking
had.
sick.
And the samples that you had.
Dude, mad stressful. I'm lucky I got that trumpet one, to be honest.
Yeah, legit.
You showed me some of the other ones. I wish I got like one of the jazzy ones. That'd be dope.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make some sick boom bap shit, and it's just like some whack ass.
Boom, 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 boom.
Alright,
Ah,
that was
that's
sick.
sick.
So
Oh,
yeah, this time
So
we're gonna be
easy.
putting your fast thinking to the test.
Oh, my
Putting off
fast
some
thinking.
quick fire questions.
Quick fire questions.
Alright.
And so we'll go one and then we'll go back around the same way.
Don't at me.
So yeah, first of all, current favourite artist.
Griselda, Benny the Butcher.
Best
Like,
exposition.
Oh, I love Missionary. Back up, shop. Oof.
Ideal beverage.
Beverage.
Yeah.
Oh, I love me some Canadian Club and some.
That zero
Yeah.
sugar type shit.
Yeah, I love zero sugar because my teeth are sensitive as fuck.
Fair enough. Alright. Would you either only wear Louis Vuitton for the rest of your life, you cannot wear anything else, or never wear it?
Never wear it. Fuck no.
Okay.
That one bag's an exception.
Okay.
If you could bring one animal back from extinction, what would it be? Go.
Tyrannosaurus.
Dope.
Right.
That'd be pretty dope.
Because I could fucking eat everyone, bro. I wouldn't have to do it myself. No, I could have thought a better one more times.
That's quick
Drama
fire
shit,
questions. Quick fire questions. If you could wish for one thing, go.
Wish for one thing. God damn. Fuck. Oh.
Can't think. Go.
Go, go, go,
We
go.
do one more.
More sex. There we go.
Yeah. That.
No. That's what you answer.
Give me an insight. That's a deep question. Fuck.
What was it?
It's a quick fire
If
question.
you could
bro.
wish for one thing, go.
Damn. Peace.
Yeah,
Peace of mind.
Oh, that's a good one.
Peace of mind's good.
Stressing about the dumbest shit. All the
Hey, no,
fucking
fuck,
time.
who doesn't, mate?
Heroes on my back about that.
Legit. Well, yeah.
Fucking
Quick
there
fire
you go.
questions.
Quick fire
Is that it?
questions, guys.
That's it. We're just
Yeah.
keeping it short and
It's
sweet.
2 minutes.
We finish short and sweet.
We don't want to go round for round, you know what I mean?
I'm not overly impressed with the answers. I'm gonna lie to you. I'm kidding, bro. I'm
Quick
kidding.
fire questions.
I like that. It's a good topic.
Yeah.
Little
So
segment, little side piece.
yeah,
Happy with that.
on every one of our episodes from now on, with the new rebranding that we've done of our podcast.
The new existence.
Yeah, since this is
New
the
logo.
first episode with a guest,
Mm.
we wanted to ask you a very specific question that we look to ask all of our guests going forward. And is it important to you that, like, this question, think about this with everything that you've learnt in the last 3 years of developing who you are as an artist and as a person and as, you know, a man almost. So, what does your existence mean to you?
I mean, I've kind of like found like sustenance in art,
Yeah.
and I feel like a lot of people should.
Creativity.
People have a lot of like bad outputs of their inner emotion, whether it's like, you know, getting into a relationship for the sake of feeling comforted by someone,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
for the sake of like,
Not being alone.
yeah, exactly. And I think we as individuals should all like strive to find something that best represents us. And just small actions have big consequences.
Sure.
And
100%. Butterfly effect type shit.
yeah, exactly. Like, how can I elaborate? But just fucking if you're like in a bad spot mentally, whether it's like a family situation or whether you're with a bad person, like whether you're being a bad person,
Yeah, that's a good
you
one.
know, because a lot of people don't realize who they are. Not a lot of people are aware of themselves. You
Yeah.
could say,
Yeah, legit.
and like,
I definitely found myself through creativity
yeah,
and expressing myself in that sense.
yeah.
And I'm sure that that's the same for a lot of people.
It's a healthy way to express yourself.
Yeah, instead of penting it up and kind of exploding when it all comes out.
Yeah. So I mean, existence, what it means to me, is just doing things that aren't at the expense of other people.
Yeah,
pretty
Yeah.
much.
I like that. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that one before. I actually enjoy that.
Yeah,
That
that's
was a
it.
good one.
That's it.
Dude, well, that's all that we've got in store for you today, but thank you so much for coming
That's
on.
good,
It's
yeah.
been-
Love. You're my
I hope you
boys.
fucking enjoyed that. That was sick.
Yeah, that was
good time.
just recording that was fucking so much fun.
Yeah, sure,
awesome.
Cooker. That's nice.
Yeah.
And the fucking bear, man. There better be 10 bands in there.
I reckon there is.
Flossing.
That's the
It's,
whole.
it's actually a Louis bed.
No, that's the one. No, that's like the bear from Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
I
Well, I'm
remember
thinking. Do you guys know the gnome from
You see-
Party,
you see the
Project
bands?
X? When they like
Oh.
baseball batting,
Yeah.
ecstasy flies everywhere.
That's it.
that. Oh.
Alright, boys. It's
Yeah,
my
well,
pleasure.
it's
Thank you.
Yeah.
been good. It's been good. Thanks for coming on.
Long time coming. As always, a pleasure.
We are the Existence, and you've just had a
And
podcast.
this has been Bentley.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Bentley Boy, man. Yeah, I
Yeah.
cut that shit.
Respect.
Alright, class, boys.